Hello everyone, my name is Ryan and welcome to a new video. Today we'll be playing against... Oh, I didn't notice his name was Ginger. Really cool name actually. So we're going to continue our casual games adventures. Today on our second game, a 7-dan. So hopefully today we'll continue our win streak. So we actually need 19 more wins to get it straight up to 9. Definitely not an easy task. So for this opening, typically after white invades, black approaches on this side, hoping white would answer. So if white answers, then black can play that variation with the cross. But in this case, white didn't play it, so white Atari then descended. So this is actually a pretty big move because it makes the 5 stones in a pretty awkward position. It's definitely not a wall anymore, and it's not really a weak group either, so it's kind of hard to handle. So, but black does get this double approach, and yep. So after the attachment, he will hane and then connect. So after he connects, I kind of have 2 choices. I could either do a 2-space extension or the Kosumi. I kind of hoping, kind of rooting for the Kosumi right now, because even with the 2-space extension, white can still pincer on the side. Oh, okay. So he decided to attach directly. So in this case, I will push in hane. So, and then I'm going to invade first. So I don't want to exchange this quite yet. I want to see whether he takes the corner, which is pretty likely because when both sides are taken, all the time white does just go for capturing the territory in the corner. But I guess he didn't do that, and I don't know. Opening stuff, I'm definitely not a big expert on, so yeah, I probably shouldn't be saying too much, but I'm still kind of still investigating on the newer AI openings, so I'm not really sure. From the feeling of this, I'm pretty happy with being able to invade the 4-4 again. I don't think this is a good move though. It's relatively narrow area, and plus he's got the descend already. So don't think that's too urgent. And I'm just gonna connect this. It's a big move, and if he extends, I actually get a pretty comfortable extension as well. So now I have, I think I can hane. Wait, how should I follow up on this side? So he's gonna push out. I think after I extend, I pretty much, oh. He's being actually very territorial. So I think this is the right move, because if I attach, he can still hane. Oh, could I hane then? Probably not. Wow, this seems like a pretty aggressive move. Or am I being the aggressive one? I'm not too sure. Hope I'm not screwing up here, because that would be a pretty big loss. Uh-oh. I think I just lost quite a lot from... I just noticed that this actually doesn't increase the liberties. Crap. Yeah, because if I cut, he can still play here. If I reduce the liberties, he can still Hane. And I would still be dead locally. So, what I kind of have to do... Wait. Yeah, I didn't want to do this, but I kind of forced myself to play here now. Locally, it's Ko, so it's not as bad as just being dead. But it's definitely difficult as well. So this is pretty much it's a move that seeks to get more efficiency, because if he protects, that's going to be a really good result for him anyway. Because I mean, if I live inside in Gote, White's outside is actually super strong, and the territory black reduced is pretty much negligible. So it's definitely a really good result for White. But he's obviously not happy enough with that, so he's gonna push out. This is actually a pretty uncomfortable move for White. If he ignores, I can actually wedge to get at his shape. So that's actually a big mistake by him, because now I don't actually have to protect. If he turns, I can block, and if he Ataris, I can connect, because now he has this cut. But I realized that I don't really have a good method of going to the center. Yeah, I don't really want to make a turn in the middle, because if he Hanes here, the territory is very big. Maybe I'm being illogical, because yeah, I can't let these two stones get captured. So it's gonna be a fight no matter what. But at least after this mistake, the state of the game for me is now a lot better than before. So, because now I can actually just pull this back. This is so big, and I wanted this a long time ago. But now this, he can't capture my 3 stones. So, I'm pretty much okay with this fight. Yeah, I'm gonna save the turn for later. I kinda wanted to turn, but if he plays here, the liberties of this middle group will they will reduce by quite a lot. My instinct is to go this way and then come back and attack the center. Not sure if that's any good. So the lower right corner isn't too bad. Yeah, this is a very it's a very bulky move. Because now if he turns, that's gonna be Sente. Yeah, so I need to exchange this. That's fine, because I get the first move on the right side. So he's gonna probably extend. But if he extends, I get the jump. So I'm gonna get the Atari, and he's gonna have to keep going. So my goal is to solidify the lower right and try and get Sente How do I keep attacking this? I have to make sure he can't do any move inside my territory. Not an easy choice. I'm gonna do both of these just to try to get this as solid as possible. I actually didn't expect him to connect there. I'm gonna try to get a little more from just letting him connect back. Not sure whether that's possible. Oh wow. I can't really let him push through. The center is too weak right now, so if he gets this Kosumi, it's gonna be a disaster for me. So I guess I'm gonna indirectly sacrifice. And I'm gonna keep trying to get Sente. And I'm gonna attack this group here. Actually, a move that I really wanted to play is invade here directly. Okay, so that's really good because now, if he tries to do something in the corner, stuff like descending is going to be Sente, because then I can escape here. Oh, probably descending is not Sente, but something like this is Sente. But the main point is that I get Sente. So right now it's really important that the lower right corner is solid. Because if it isn't, the territory is going to be very difficult for black. I mean, yeah, it's already kind of late in the game, so if something happens in this corner, it's going to be pretty much game over. So I can't extend out. I can't give him any Sentes in this area. No choice here. I'm gonna have to just take everything and deal with other stuff later. And also, he's not too strong on the outside, so if he sacrifices too much in the corner, I don't think he can just cleanly kill this. But of course, that's just kind of instinct saying it. Haven't actually read anything out. Yeah, so now he'll definitely play the knight's move here. It's probably going to be a really complicated fight. Yeah, so I definitely can't let the whole group die. But what else can I do? Let me see. Let me see if I can get a time. Maybe get some Aji on this side. Oh, but he can attach. By Hane, he can extend. Huh. What? He attached on the other side. Now, isn't this a bit dangerous for the whole group? I mean, if I have stones on this side, I might just jump out and sacrifice the upper side, because he already lost a huge territory by exchanging these moves. It's a difficult decision right now. Let me see if I can get a quick estimate here. Okay, this is impossible to estimate. I'm probably just gonna go with my instinct. I mean, I kind of have to, so. He played this move very, very quickly. Wait, hold on a second. I can actually just Atari out this way. What? Oh no, is this Sente? Yeah, I can just Atari out this way. Because the center is very heavy, so you can see this group only has a potential, well, it has pretty much one eye, but it doesn't it has nowhere to find the second eye right now after black gets this final point. So if I just simply extend this out, if he cuts now, so he keeps surprising me with his moves. I'll definitely save this now. Yeah, cause so he couldn't cut, because then after I play this move, I'm gonna push through this way, and then this lower group that I was mentioning is gonna die. But now that I saved this dragon, oh, it's gonna be a liberty race. This is actually getting intense. He can actually try to cap, and I didn't realize this. Oh, this is definitely not gonna work. Okay, so this is pretty much game over. I don't know why he didn't just play the knight's move here. Wow, my opponent kind of let me off the hook, because now after I Hane and connect, this ko isn't going to be very important at all. So I can just escape this group. I can even Hane first? Or do I want to use that as a co-threat? I think I'll just jump directly. Yeah. So the problem for him now is that because I'm all connected, his group isn't, and that's actually very disastrous. But yeah, this is pretty much game over. I don't know why my opponent suddenly decided to Atari here. Would have been really, really complicated if he played the nice move here. I was actually going to Hane and double Hane here. That would be... Yeah, I'm not sure. Let's take a look at this. Yeah, so actually this fight is really what's going to decide the game. After I made this mistake in the lower side, I don't really gain anything by this fight, other than getting Sente. So I'm actually not sure about the lower right either. But there seems like there could be something. But let's take a look at the upper side first. So it seems like... Yeah, I'm wondering what would happen if white made this move. Oh, it probably still doesn't work actually. So after pushing blackhand Atari and play here, and white can Hane, but wouldn't make too much of a difference. And then black and Hane here. Okay, so it's actually still probably a bad liberty race for white. If white connects, then black can still make an eye on the right side. So we can see here that, so if white Ataris, black can just play here. There's nothing really on the left side. So white is still pretty much dead. Now, what about the jump? Oh, the jump wouldn't work because I would get this, yeah. So that wouldn't work. Because now it's threatening the double tiger's mouth here. So I have to play here, but then black can connect. Okay, so actually the main issue for white is probably this move then. So cutting is actually probably an overplay. If white just cut here, then all he has to do is settle the center group. Which seems like something that's a lot easier to do. But how's the game look? Oh, okay, so it's kind of a lot of territory here. But yeah, white did lose quite a lot by exchanging his moves on the left side. So even though white captured this back, but remember it was originally white's territory, or at least white's moil here. So the loss isn't as big as it looks. And if black can get sent to here again, actually, really, the main issue is with the lower right. I'm not sure what the deal is there. So something like this is probably going to be really hard to kill. No. So yeah, so this is really a big loss. Yeah. So yeah, I guess this game wasn't going very well for me, but luckily I was able to catch a couple of my opponent's mistakes in a later game. For example, here, white definitely should have attacked on this side. I wasn't even sure what to do. I was even thinking about maybe this clamp. And Hane. Yeah, because at this point, black kind of has to sacrifice it. Because after this really good move, if black tries to save it, white can just Hane and double Hane, and there's no way actually for black to get out. So, yeah, that's going to be pretty much dead. So, Yeah, I really made a huge mistake in the middle game here. So, what are you supposed to play here? Oh, you know what? If I Hane, what is he gonna do? Can he enclose me like this? If I can cut in Sente. It seems like that it's pretty dangerous for white, but maybe there's nothing black can do still. Yeah, I have no idea how to follow up here. Maybe it was an overplay then. Because if I can attach, you can just Hane. So maybe this will work actually. Yeah, I have no idea what to do here. Well, I think I must be misreading something. Am I supposed to extend here? Yeah, extending here is definitely Sente then. Okay, yeah. I guess going in is it's probably an overplay. Yeah. Well, always learning something new. But I guess in this case, yeah, I don't know who's better. It's probably still too early to say, but yeah. I guess, yeah, in the opening it was all pretty normal moves, and then, yeah, at this point I kind of just destroyed myself by playing a move that I thought was Tsuji, but it was actually overplay. But, yeah, interesting game where we did manage to come from behind, which was really, really lucky, so now we're at 2 wins, so stay tuned, and we will continue in the series and try to get that 20 wins straight. I will see you next time.